What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer back at you with another video here, and this is more of a showcase, as I do get a lot of compliments on my graphics and a lot of questions of what graphics do I use and what are my graphic settings. Okay, so that's what this video is going to be about. If you want to know what I use and what I like the most, this video is for you. Let's get going on it, guys and gals. First off, my computer specs are always listed down in my description, but if you're new here and you do not know what it is, I have a 10th gen i9 10850 or a 10850K processor. I have an MSI Z490 A Pro motherboard. I've got an EVGA RTX 3800 for the win Ultra GPU, MSI gold rated full modular 850 watt power supply, deep cool 240 millimeter AIO cooler that's set up for push and pull. I now have 128 gigabytes of DDR4 Gamix RAM, crucial 500 gigabyte NVMe SSD, generation 3 boot with a Seagate 7200 RPM 6 terabyte HDD. Now, that's what I have. Can these mods work on any PC? These graphic mods? No. Okay? You definitely need a mid to high range PC. What do I mean by that? I think a 1070 Super and higher, even a 1060 Super or higher, you might be able to get away with using some of these graphic mods. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do with all of my games, these are my settings that I have as far as graphics, what I have them set to. Okay, you know, you can see all right here, aspect ratio is auto, 144 hertz, FXAA off, MSAA times 4, NVIDIA TXAA on, VSync is off, game pause on focus loss off. I have all my population, distance scaling, variety all maxed out. Texture quality I have, I pretty much have these all set to the highest they can go. Reflection quality ultra, reflection MSAA I have that off. Water quality very high, particles very high, grass very high, soft shadows softest, post effects ultra. Okay, and then you can see the anisotropic filtering times 16, ambient occlusion is set to high, and tessellation set to very high. I have these settings on all of my games, all of my files. I have 3. I have one that has no graphic mods. I have this one that we are on, which this particular file is my Beyond Realism, the purchased one. You can get it for, I believe it's $20 through Patreon if you want the Realism Beyond. It is a Patreon. There is a free version out there, I believe. I'm not sure. But that's what I use on this. Now, all of my games also have reshade. So, if I hit my home button and I hit back, these are the reshade. If you hit active on top, it'll alphabetize everything, okay? And you can go through, and there's so many to pick. Now, mind you, the more you pick, right? The more you pick, the more it's going to drop your FPS, okay? Right now, with what I have set, I am getting about between 70 to 90 FPS anywheres on the map. Okay, now these are my main reshade settings that I use. Adaptive sharpen, you can see if you look at the ground texture. Let me try to move it here. If you look at the ground texture, this adaptive sharpen, see how it kind of looks blurry there? That'll bring out the grain in the ground. Clarity, same thing. I use 2 sets of clarity, both clarities. Dehaze. Dehaze adds a little bit of pop to your colors, okay? The HDR and the levels are the huge ones, okay? Now, I will say, see how much different that just makes the color saturation so much better with the HDR? Same with the levels. If I unclick levels, it's just an insane. If I unclick both, I mean, it looks washed out, but it doesn't look too bad. But I love my HDR and my levels. Some people say it's too much Sharpen, but listen, I mean, I absolutely love it. Now to just showcase this mod real quick. Every time you hit the home button, that pops up. We're going to use Simple Trainer, right? And we are going to go to weather. And let's go to rain. We all know the rain looks absolutely amazing. Now, the only thing is, you see how it does that? That is because I have Radiance installed. If you don't have Radiance, Better Radiance, which is my boy Matthew Skeed's mod, this won't happen. But if you have Better Radiance, this will happen, but it's only certain times of the day, okay? So if you're experiencing this issue, if you go like ahead 1 hour... Oh, wait, I have time frozen. If you go like ahead 1 hour, you see how it'll change, right? And you won't really see it as much. But look at that at night here with the rain. The Realism Beyond adds a crazy shine to the cars. That's why I came down here to this location, because with the lights and that, you can, I mean, just look at that, how real that looks. And then, of course, with the Better Radiance, you just get crazy. The lights just look so good. So, yeah, and then if we go ahead and we go to, let's get out of the vehicle, let's go to weather, and let's go to extra sunny, right? And let's go to time, and let's go, matter of fact, we're going to move out here, because I love going out here while it's sunsetting, while the ground is still, oh, stop, while the ground is still kind of wet. So, ahead 1 hour, let's see. Like that right there. That is one of my favorite settings of this. So, again, this is the Realism Beyond, okay, with Reshade. Like I said, I put Reshade in all of my files. It absolutely just changes everything, okay? So, yeah, I think that is it with this one. Now, let's switch over to my Quant V. Now, my Quant V file, I did not set any reshade settings because I want you to see the difference that it makes by selecting what we select. So let's shoot over to the Quant V. All right, so here we have the Quant V, right? Now, this is Quant V without any reshade settings. I have reshade installed, but I didn't select any of the settings yet because I wanted to show you what Quant V looks like just with Quant V. Now, Quant V looks great on its own, right? It looks great on its own. Looks way better than the vanilla version, okay? But it can look way more realistic, believe me. And one of the cool things, I'm running out here for a reason, one of the cool things I like about Quant V is it changes all of the license plates to California license plates. You see that? How cool is that? Some of them have the palm tree on it. The palm trees, some of them don't. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so let's go back over here, right? And we could see that over here at night, let's go at night real quick. In the rain, all right? We're going to go to evening, and we are going to go to weather, and we're going to make it rain, baby. Making it rain at the Vanilla Unicorn. Now, it looks great, right? Looks beautiful. Got some good reflections coming off of the rain there. Okay, but it can look better. All right, now with it just like this, I'm going to hit my home key, and I'm going to hit my back button so I can get out of that, and I'm going to hit active on top, which is going to alphabetize everything here. Now, one I like to use is adaptive sharpen. If I click that, now keep an eye on the rain puddles. If I click this, you see how that it's on, off. if you just focus on one part of the puddle, or one part of anything on the map, maybe even the liquor store sign up here, that's off, on, off, on. You see how that Sharpen just brings out that liquor store sign? Now, the next thing I like to do is, let me scroll down and see which other one, which one is it? And they have ones like blooming HDR. Look at that. Look at that one right there. Blooming HDR. Major difference, right? With the lighting. Now, with this one, I'm going to click active on top. I want to keep this one in. I want to show you all something. Now, with this one, you're taking a risk on if it's daytime. Look at how everything that's white, it really makes it white, okay? So if we go to time and we go to noon, get your sunglasses on because it's going to get bright. All right, you see that? Now, if we go to weather and we go to extra sunny, oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. That actually does not look bad. That looks pretty good. I may keep that one on. I don't know. Overcast looks good. See, different graphic mods gives you different shades, right? The Halloween one is pretty cool on this one. Let's go to... Yeah, the Halloween one adds a lot of the thunder in that. You go to Xmas. Actually, let's go to extra sunny. And then let's go to the Halloween. If we click Halloween, yeah, same thing. Okay, so that's fine. But here's the snow, right? Looks super cool. I like it. All right, so let's go back tonight. Let's go back tonight. And, oh God, that looks so good, y'all. All right, let's go back tonight, and let's bring our reshade back up. So, see, that's the thing about reshade is you just got to play with it, y'all. You really just got to check it out and play with it and just see what you like and what you don't like. Now, again, each time you click a box and make that picture look better, it's taking a little bit away of your FPS. So, you know, be mindful of that. Now, clarity. Both clarities I like to use. Now, again, focus on one thing. You see the clarity? Kind of makes the color pop. The second clarity will do the same thing, right? And then if we go down to dehaze. Not that one. I think it's that one there. Yeah, dehaze is actually kind of... See, dehaze with Realism Beyond looks good. But with this one, yeah, we're not going to select it. I don't like the way it makes it... I don't like the way it makes it look. The way it's supposed to dehaze it. It actually looks like it puts a haze to it. All right, so... DPX. What is DPX? DPX adds a little bit of brightness, but we're not going to go with the DPX. Now, for the two main one, you got levels and HDR, okay? Now, levels and HDR are really going to make your game pop. All right? So, let's go ahead and let's select the HDR and watch the major difference with it. Boom. Look at now it does add darkness to your game, okay? But with that darkness, anything with light, it just absolutely, look at that, right? And now levels is going to do the same thing. Here we go with the levels. Oh, didn't let me select it. Come on now. Did my mouse die? Okay, there we go. Boom, levels. Now levels is going to make it even darker. See that? If you select these levels, it's going to make it dark, okay? So you could go without the levels, right? And you could leave it just like that, which looks amazing. Okay? I am a big fan of levels. All right, a lot of people say they like the darkness, so I'm going to keep it there. And that is it. Click active on top, and it'll show all the ones that you have on top. This is what I have with my Quant V. Again, Quant V is a free mod. Realism Beyond is a Patreon mod, which means you got to pay for it. Reshade, free. Down below, I will link my tutorial on... let's get out of this. I will link my tutorial on how to install Quant V. and Reshade, as well as let's go ahead and do the rain again. Let's go to weather and let's go to rain. There we go. I mean, just look at that, y'all. That is simply amazing. I will also add a tutorial on how to install better radiance and better ELS. Now, please note that anytime you add a graphics mod, Quant V, Make Visuals Great Again, NVE, Beyond Realism Beyond, every time you install one of those mods, it's going to change your visual settings.dat, which means you have to install better radiance and better ELS, the ones that I'm going to link down below. They have to go in after you install your graphic mods. So if you're going to use the better radiance and the better ELS, put your graphics mod in first, then follow the tutorials on better radiance and better ELS. I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'm going to show you what this looks like with the better radiance and better ELS in this game. See that? Look at how just bright and beautiful those are. Now, that one looks a little bright there. You see that police thing? It looks bright because, and I'm going to show you this. This is why I said you got to play around with this stuff, guys and gals. The blooming HDR. If I click that, you see how it gets rid of that haze that's around anything with light. See those windows in that building? If I click blooming HDR, it's going to put a haze to it. All right, and it's going to put a haze to these super bright lights that are right here. All right. But, you know, I really dig it. So let's go on out here where I like to go. Right here. All right. Let's spawn on over there. And again, let's go ahead and go to our simple trainer. And we're going to go to weather. And we're going to go to extra sunny. Then I want to go to time. And let's go ahead 1 hour until, oh, right there. That's the spot. Oh, that looks good too. But that right there is absolutely gorgeous. Again, you got your lights. It just looks so good. I'm kind of tempted to end this video with vanilla graphics, just so you can really see the difference in all these graphic mods. And maybe what I can do is kind of piece them together. I don't know. I'll see. I'll definitely add. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I showed you this one. So again, like I said, all of my settings in my graphics. Now you see how those keys are super bright. See how that's super bright? That's because of that Bloom HDR. If you don't like it, don't select the Bloom HDR. All right, so if I go to graphics, these are all set the exact same as all of my other ones. So as all of my other files. So those are all the same. The reshade is the same, except for maybe this one has the HDR Bloom where my Realism Beyond does not. Now let's go look at vanilla graphics. I'm gonna try to do something here. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it so that with the power of editing, I can bring this car right here and put it at the same time of day. Let's see if we could do that. And boom, just like that, you can see the difference in the graphics. Now, vanilla doesn't look bad, but compared to what you can have, yeah, it's pretty huge. Now, this is not a single graphics mod is in my game right now. This is straight vanilla graphics. This is you can see the lights without the better radiance or better ELS. Even if we go to nighttime, let's go like to straight nighttime. Okay, you can see that they are just not bright at all. That looks so. That's oof. Even if you don't use any graphic mods, I highly suggest you go and do the better radiance and better ELS by my boy Matthew Skeed. We're gonna go on over here to the Vanilla Unicorn and see what this looks like at night in the rain. Just like we had with the other one. So let's go ahead and go to weather, and we're gonna go to rain. So there it is. Huge difference. You know, kind of scroll back to the other graphic mods and how they looked in the rain right here. And just this is vanilla. Again, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all, but it can be way better, folks. And if you don't know how to check your FPS, you're simply just going to go to settings. Well, you got to get out of the vehicle. You cannot be in the vehicle. And you're going to go to settings, and you're going to go to graphics, and you are going to hit your Y button. You can see it right down there, the Y button down here, or hit your tab on your keyboard. Okay, if you use controller, it'll be Y. If you use keyboard, it'll be tab. All right, once you do that, it'll ask you if you want to run it. Go ahead and run it and see what your FPS is at. Okay, check your FPS if you're using Reshade, and you select a couple of those Reshade settings that I have. Go ahead and see, I don't have Reshade in this game, so if I hit my home button, Reshade does not come up. So as you select those Reshade settings, do an FPS test, okay? Check it out, see if it drops it. I would say a safe FPS is going to be 50 FPS or higher, okay? 50 FPS or higher, you're not going to notice much difference in your game. You're not going to, you shouldn't see any like lag or anything like that. So yeah. So anytime somebody asks me what graphic mods do you use or can you show me your settings, I will be linking this video. Okay, so guys and gals, please, if you're new here and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Show your boys some love, and at least hit that thumbs up so this video can reach more people and help them out. I love y'all so much. Until next time, be safe, be healthy, be positive. Follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Peace.